Hey everyone, this is Rabdia's blog, and welcome to my first ever reaction video to the Macy Day Parade, Thanksgiving Parade. So this is the 89th annual Macy Day Thanksgiving Parade, and this will be the first year that I have ever did a reaction video to the Macy Day Parade as a whole, because we made it a tradition in our family to like watch the Macy Day Parade every day when it came on TV. And even though I've been watching the Macy Day Parade for a while now, I never really got around to making a reaction video about what I saw on the Macy Day Parade until just this year. So I figured this year would be special. I'm gonna do my reaction video to the 89th annual Macy Day Parade. Thanksgiving parade, and hopefully next year I'll do another reaction video to the 90th annual Macy Day Parade, because yeah, next year the Macy's Day Parade will be turning 90, so it will be like 90 years since the Macy's Day Parade has been on TV. So I'm definitely going to try to make a reaction video to that. But for now, I'm going to make a reaction video to the 89th Macy's Day Parade. And in this video, I'm not going to review everything I saw in the Macy's Day Parade. I'm just going to like talk about the things I saw in the Macy Day Parade and what I liked, rather than everything that happened in the Macy Day Parade. And then towards the end of the video, I talk about what things that didn't happen in the Macy Day Parade that I wish had happened this year. And that's how the video is going to be set up. Like, so basically, excuse me, I'll just like give an overview of the things I like in the Macy Day Parade, and then towards the end of the video, I'll talk about the things I wish I saw in the Macy Day Parade for this year. So, here we go with what I liked about the Macy Day Parade. So let's start with number one, and that was the Wiz Broadway, and it's supposed to be a new show that's gonna come on TV. And basically, when they said the Wiz Broadway, for those of you who've seen the Wiz movie from the 1970s that starred Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, there's going to be a new live show that's going to be like a, excuse me, that's going to be like a remake of The Wiz. And this actually surprised me because I've seen The Wiz a lot when I was little, and I'm surprised they're actually thinking about making a remake about The Wiz, because there's been a lot of remakes about The Wizard of Oz, but I never seen a remake about The Wiz before, and this is the first time I've seen a remake being done for The Wiz. So I'm really excited about what they're going to do with The Wiz. It's going to have Queen Latifah in it, and Mary J. Blige, and so many other actors and actresses, and I'm interested to see where they're gonna take this new version of the Wiz. And excuse me, if it's gonna be like anything like the Wiz, like the original. Like, so far it looks like they're taking the songs from the original, so it'd be interesting to see what the new actors and actresses can bring to the table in this remake of the Wiz. So I'm definitely excited about the Wiz, and I'll probably make a reaction video or a review video about the Wiz when it premieres next week. And excuse me, I'll probably do like a compare and contrast from the 1970s Wiz to the current Wiz. So that's something that really interested me, when they did the Broadway musical for the Wiz on the Macy Day Parade. So I'm definitely excited to see where they're going to take the new version of the Wiz next. So number two is the scrap balloon from Ice Age. And this is new. They made this new puppet, like this new balloon float that has scrap chasing like a pecan or a nut or something like that. Because you notice in every Ice Age movie, Scrat is always chasing a nut. He never seems to get it. And this was really interesting to me because this would be the first year they had a balloon dedicated to Scrat from Ice Age. And they made this balloon because next year Ice Age is going to have a new movie called Collision Course. So I'm definitely excited to see the Ice Age Collision Course movie. I can't wait to see where they're going to take the characters from Ice Age. And it was great seeing the Scrap balloon in the Macy Day Parade for the first time. So I'm definitely like really excited for this, and I can't wait to see where they're gonna take the Ice Age gang next after this. Okay, so number three is Adventure Time Finn and Jake. So they had an Adventure Time balloon float that has Finn riding Jake. And I really like this float because I think they've been having the Adventure Time balloon floats for a while, but I really like this float because I love Adventure Time, and it was great seeing excuse me, balloon float of Finn and Jake. So I really thought that balloon the balloon float was really good, and it was great seeing Finn and Jake riding together, and it's great that Adventure Time still runs to this very day. So it was interesting seeing the Finn and Jake float in the Macy's Day Parade. So number four is Sesame Street, The Roots. So the Sesame Street gang came back in the Macy Day Parade, and there was a musical group called The Roots singing the song from Sesame Street, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Like, I haven't watched Sesame Street for decades though, but it's great seeing the Sesame Street gang in the Macy Day Parade, and seeing another musical guest singing their song. So I definitely enjoyed the Sesame Street little float that was going on with the magicians singing songs for Sesame Street, and still seeing the old Sesame Street gang being in the Macy Day Parade was really interesting to me. All right. And so number five is Hello Kitty airplane. So they had this balloon float of Hello Kitty on riding an airplane, and I also loved watching Hello Kitty a lot when I was little. So it was great seeing Hello Kitty again in the Macy's Day Parade. I think they've been showing her for years, or for decades. So this balloon float was really cute, like seeing Hello Kitty ride an airplane. So it was great seeing that float again. Definitely great seeing Hello Kitty and the Macy's Day Parade again. And number six is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Greg. So this one basically has a balloon float of Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid series. I've only read the first book so far, but I've been meaning to read the rest of the series for a while. It's just it was hard to like get around to reading the rest of the series of Diary of a Wimpy Kid because there's so many other books that I wanted to read, but so little time to really read them. So it was great seeing the Greg balloon float come in for Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I like to see if they're gonna get any other characters from the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series back into the Macy Day Parade. Number seven is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had a parade float from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's fantastic because I'm a huge fan of Ninja Turtles. So I was glad that they had something from the Ninja Turtles in the Macy Day Parade. I think this is the first time I saw them. Well, no, I don't think this is the first time I saw the Ninja Turtles in the Macy Day Parade. But it's been years since I've seen all the other Macy Day Parades. But this one was like promoting the Nickelodeon version of the Ninja Turtles, so it was great seeing the Ninja Turtles make an appearance in the Macy Day Parade. Even if it was on a parade float. So I was definitely excited about Ninja Turtles showing up in the Macy Day Parade. Number eight is Power Rangers, the Red Ranger balloon float, and it's for the Power Rangers movie in 2017. So I think this was the first balloon float I saw of the Power Rangers. Like, usually if I see the Power Rangers in the Macy Day Parade, it's usually like a bunch of performers like doing these karate moves in the middle of the street, like how the high school marching bands and stuff come on the Macy Day Parade, which we saw a lot of marching bands come in the Macy Day Parade this year. But I think this was the first balloon float I saw of the Power Rangers, and of course it was of the Red Ranger. So I thought that was really interesting. That we actually have a Power Rangers balloon float for the first time. I mean, they could have done it all the other years, but this year was really interesting to me because seen a Red Ranger balloon float, and I'm definitely excited for the new Power Rangers movies that's supposed to come out early in 2017. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the Power Rangers movie coming out soon. Excuse me. Number nine is Angry Birds, the Red Bird, and it's the Angry Birds movie that's coming out soon. So we actually got an Angry Birds float for the first time, and it's of the Red Bird from the Angry Birds series, and there's supposed to be a new Angry Birds movie coming out pretty soon. So I'm definitely excited about this. Like I've been playing the Angry Birds series for a while, and when they mentioned there's going to be an Angry Birds movie coming out, I'm pretty excited to see where they're going to take that. But it was great seeing the Angry Birds float in the Macy Day Parade. I like to see where the Angry Birds series is going to go in the near future. All right. So the next one is going to be Number 10, How to Train Your Dragon Toothless. So they have a balloon float of Toothless, and I think that was the biggest balloon float I saw in the Makes a Day Parade of Toothless. Excuse me. Like, it was a lot bigger than the other balloons they had in the Macy Day Parade, and I love How to Train Your Dragon. So it was great seeing Toothless as a balloon float in the Macy Day Parade, and I think the details of the designs of the balloon looks fantastic. So I was definitely excited to see Toothless make an appearance in the Macy Day Parade. Number 11 is, of course, Pokemon Pikachu. They always have Pikachu in the Macy's Day Parade every year, so of course this year was no different. But they have the Pikachu float balloon float as usual for Pokemon, and I always love seeing the Pikachu balloon float. Like, I love seeing the balloon floats that's like been there for decades, and they made a mark. And the Macy's Day Parade is like, it can't be the Macy's Day Parade without the gang from Charlie Brown or the having a Pikachu float. So I was happy to see a Pikachu balloon float this year for the Macy's Day Parade. Excuse me. And the next two is, you got the Charlie Brown Parade float and the Snoopy of Woodstock balloon float. So this year the Peanuts movie came out, and I think they're celebrating the 50th anniversary, dealing with it's a Charlie Brown Christmas, which started in the 1960s. So they had this parade float of the Peanuts gang waving at the audience, and then as usual they had Snoopy of Woodstock as balloons. So I love seeing the Snoopy of Woodstock balloon. It was very well done, and that's something I'm really excited to see every year for the Mason Day Parade, seeing the balloon of Woodstock and Snoopy. So that was something I really was waiting to see for a long time. Then number 14, we have Mariah Carey performing for All I Want for Christmas Is You. Um, for those of you who heard of Mariah Carey songs, you all know that she had this one Christmas song called All I Want for Christmas Is You. This has been playing since the 90s. It's become like a staple of the Christmas songs for many years now. So it was great seeing Mariah Carey come in and perform her original song All I Want for Christmas Is You once again for the Mason Day Parade. So that was really interesting. I was happy that they got Mariah Carey in to sing her hit song All I Want for Christmas Is You. So that was something really surprising but really fantastic to see at the same time. All right. And of course, last is Santa Claus. So of course we've seen Santa Claus every year. He's like the best part of the Mason Day Parade. So I was really happy to see Santa Claus make his appearance in the Mason Day Parade. That's always the best part. Seeing Santa Claus on his sleigh for the Mason Day Parade. Well, that's all the things I like about the Mason Day Parade. And let's talk about what I wanted to see in the Mason Day Parade that I didn't get to see. So we didn't get to see Sonic the Hedgehog make an appearance. We didn't see Spider-Man make an appearance. So I was a little disappointed that Sonic the Hedgehog and Spider-Man didn't really make an appearance, because I really love both characters. And for the last few years, we saw Sonic the Hedgehog floats a lot in the Macy Day Parade. We've seen the Spider-Man floats a lot in the Macy Day Parade too. So I was surprised and a little disappointed that neither of them showed up this year for the Macy Day Parade. But hopefully next year they're gonna show up in the Macy Day Parade, because I love seeing Spider-Man and Sonic the Hedgehog make an appearance in the Macy Day Parade. And also, I was a little disappointed they didn't show the Shrek float for the Macy Day Parade. But I think last year they said that the last year was going to be the final year for Shrek to make his appearance in the Macy Day Parade, since they weren't making any movies for Shrek. Well, I think they're going to make a fifth movie for Shrek pretty soon, but I don't know if the rumors are true or not. But yeah, I was kind of sad not to see Shrek come back in the Macy Day Parade, because I love seeing Shrek make his appearance in the Macy Day Parade. But other than that, I really enjoyed this year's Macy Day Parade, the 89th annual Macy Day Parade, and I'm really excited to see the 90th Macy Day Parade next year. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really big event for everybody, since Macy Day Parade will be turning 90 at that point. So I think it's going to be a really big deal for everybody, and I can't wait to see the 90th annual Macy Day Parade next year, and I'll try to make a reaction video about that next year whenever it comes. But overall, I really enjoyed this year's Macy Day Parade, and Again, I want to see more of the Macy Day Parade. So tell me in the comments below, have you seen the 89th annual Macy Day Parade, and what parts of the of the parade did you like? What parts of the parade you didn't like? And what would you have loved to see more of in the near future? Well, that's my video on the 89th Macy Day Parade for this year. And be sure to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated any new videos I post up. And also like my Facebook page, Ravity's Blogs Best Comments. Well, but hope you enjoyed this video. This is Ravity's Blog, and I'll see you later.